Hi, my name is John Fratty. The reason I'm making this video for YouTube is I took a drug called Levaquin. It's called a quinolone antibiotic. That was nearly 2 years ago. I've been on disability ever since. I'm trying to warn everybody that I can never ever to take this antibiotic. Here is how the drug is spelled, Levaquin. Since that time, 2 years ago, I've been in intense pain, neuropathy, nerve pain, tendon damage. I've had central nervous system damage to my brain. I've had terrible insomnia where I've only had 2 to 3 hours sleep a night for almost an entire year. I've had brutal palpitations, anxiety, panic attacks, tremors, bouncy vision, inability to walk straight. My balance is completely screwed up. I have bouncy vision, floaters in my vision, tinnitus. I must have over 40 different symptoms from this antibiotic. Please never ever take this antibiotic. For the majority of my day, I sit in front of space heaters that I have back here to help minimize my pain. I'm currently on 3 different medications for my pain. I take Lyrica, methadone, and I also take Vicodin for my pain. And even with those 3 medications, I'm still in a lot of pain. I was the healthiest guy in the world before I took Levaquin. I was playing tennis, basketball, didn't have one health problem. I took Levaquin for a simple infection, and my doctor told me that Levaquin would cause me no harm. Ever since that day, I've been to 16 different doctors. Only a handful of doctors even acknowledge that this is even possible. The package insert for the drug mentions potential irreversible side effects. When I picked up the prescription at the pharmacy, it never mentioned anything about irreversible side effects. The package labeling information just mentioned that it could cause pain, insomnia, things of that nature, but I never associated that with disabilities that could last for more than a couple days. As I mentioned, it's now been 2 years, and every single moment of every single day is a mighty struggle. The FDA is fully aware of this, as there are thousands of other people that are suffering just like me. The FDA is unwilling to do anything about this because they are beholden to the interests of the pharmaceutical companies. Ironically enough, I was a pharmaceutical sales rep for 8 years and had no idea that this was even possible. Ironically enough as well, I even sold another antibiotic called Cipro, which competed against the quinolone antibiotics, and had no idea this was possible. If you're suffering from any of the symptoms that I described, if you have fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, or any other type of long-term illness, check your medical records to see if you've ever taken Cipro, Levaquin, or Avelox. These antibiotics have done tremendous harm to thousands of people. I have talked to well over 100 people on the phone and have communicated with well over 300 people via email that are suffering well over a year from these drugs. They're either on crutches and wheelchairs, they're bedridden, all from a simple antibiotic. Please visit some of these websites: fqvictims.org, drugvictims.org, antibiotics.org, fqresearch.org. Those sites are all wonderful sites that give information out about these horrible antibiotics. I wish I could turn back the hands of time and never have taken these antibiotics. When I picked up the prescription at the pharmacy, it had no information about irreversible side effects. That was all hidden. I don't know what else to say, except that the reason I'm making this video is I never want anybody else to go through the absolute unending horror that I have gone through for the last 2 years of my life. I'm not even sure if I can make it, as my strength to go on is growing weaker and weaker. It is so hard to get up every day to fight these symptoms. It's almost like I'm at war against my body every day. Hopefully someday I can recover and go down to petition the FDA, which is the most corrupt government agency there is, and somehow make an impact on other people's lives to make sure that other unsuspecting people that don't know about this will in fact someday know about this syndrome. Thank you very much for watching my video. God bless.